Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my 10 healthy habit ideas for 2021, and I'm definitely not an expert, but these are the 10 things that I'm going to be aiming for to keep up in 2021 in order to live like the healthiest and happiest life that I can. Obviously we are still in the middle of a global pandemic, so things are a little bit different this year, and rather than setting, huge long lists of New Year's resolutions, I'm going to be focusing on these 10 simple ways to sort of create a nice healthy routine for me to follow. The first tip I have is meal prep, and this helps me so much, whether it's helping me plan the weekly food shop, it helps me be less stressed about constantly thinking about what to eat every night, because I know for a fact that there'll be healthy meals in the freezer ready to go. I love to batch cook my 5-bean chilli and my vegetable curries and pasta dishes. Anything that easily freezes will be a great one, because then that's already 3 meals out of the week that you don't even have to think about. And you're guaranteed healthy, nutritious homemade food as well. And you'd probably be less tempted to sort of get takeaways or fast food, because you've got food ready there for you. My second tip is to try to eat vegetables with every lunch and dinner. So for example, if I'm going to have a wrap for lunch, perhaps I'll have a falafel wrap, I'll stuff loads of salad into the wrap, and then I'll have some carrots on the side, for example. Or with dinner I will have, say it's a pasta dish, I'll then have half of the plate with green beans or peas, and I'll have spinach in the pasta, and I just try to pack in as many vegetables as I can into that meal. As I say, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I'll have the most beige child's dinner ever, but I think the most important thing is just making it part of your routine so that it becomes a sort of healthy habit, and then when you have those kind of off meals, it's a real special treat. My third tip is to drink at least 2 litres of water a day. I probably drink more than that just because I literally love water. And I have my 600ml reusable water bottle that I fill up 3-4 times a day. And if you don't like water, then definitely still drink squash throughout the day. It's not as good obviously, but if it gets you to drink more water, then it's better than nothing. I think where I'm working from home at the moment, I'm finding myself more tempted to make tea throughout the day rather than drinking water. And obviously it's the winter months at the moment, so I'm obviously going to favour a hot drink over water, but I do need to focus on consciously staying hydrated throughout the day, because it really does make a huge difference. My fourth healthy habit is less screen time, and this is the one that I am so determined to make a habit in 2021, and that's because I'm literally like addicted to my phone. I watch YouTube on my phone, I've got TikTok and Instagram and all of these things that I absolutely love to do on my phone. I even have my library app on my phone, so I do tend to use my phone for reading as well. So what I've done is I've set screen time limits on certain apps on my phone. So my library app I've left unlimited. My Instagram and TikTok I've set to 1.5 hours a day. And YouTube I think I've set to 3 hours a day, but that's mostly because I have YouTube running in the background. When I'm doing tasks around the house or working, I'll have it playing in the background, and it's something nice to entertain me throughout the day. I'm not like literally glued to it like this, so that's not too bad. It tracks you throughout the day, and it will give you like little reminders saying you're coming to the end of your screen time for this app. And it's working really well, because quite often I'm finding that I'm not even reaching that limit of time on those apps, so it's working brilliantly. Number 5 is my favourite, and it is walking and just getting outside in nature, getting some fresh air. I absolutely love to go for walks. I do live in the countryside, so obviously that makes things a lot easier for me. There's loads and loads of rural country lanes to walk down, and it really helps me stay grounded and connected to nature, which I absolutely love. It's absolutely terrible weather here at the moment in the UK, so I have been slacking slightly with my walking habit, but I want to aim for every other day to get out and go for a nice long walk. Number 6 is another one of my favourites, and it's to declutter, and I'm sure you might have seen some of my other videos where I've gone through and decluttered certain areas of my home, but I cannot recommend decluttering enough to just clear your head mentally and to provide a real sense of tranquility in the home. Decluttering is such a great healthy habit to get into for 2021 if you're not already, and trying to live slightly more intentionally and minimally, and you really learn to value the things that you already own. So definitely check out my other decluttering videos if you want some inspiration in that department. Number 7 is to rest and to take it slow. And yes, while the pandemic has been absolutely horrendous for so many people, I'm sure, myself included, that some of you have found a positive in it, and that is to slow life right down and to take rest. I feel like we live in a culture where it's so like go, 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 and you must achieve this, you must be doing this by a certain time, and you know, I've been up since 5 working and I've been so productive. And while that's, you know, great some of the time, it's so important to find a balance and to take good care of yourself. Number 8 is less caffeine, and I'm an absolute tea addict. I'm a tea fiend. I always say if you cut me open I would bleed tea. And so, like I said earlier in the video, I'm trying to make a conscious effort to swap 1 cup of tea throughout the day with a glass of water. And even worse, if you're a coffee drinker, then you should definitely look to swap 1 cup a day out for some water as well. Number 9 is to plan, and I like to set out my daily tasks in my little notepad, and I just list out, you know, really manageable and achievable action points that help me achieve my goals throughout the week. And I've noticed a considerable difference in my productivity since doing this, just because it really keeps me on track. Number 10 is to spend less and save more, and I've spoken quite a few times on here about how my priorities have changed recently, and I'm addicted to saving. I get so much more satisfaction out of seeing my savings go up rather than spending these days. And I'm going to do a whole separate video on minimalism and saving money and what my savings goals are for 2021. So if you want to see that, then definitely drop me a comment in the comment section and I will know to film that for you. And if you did enjoy this video, then do give me a thumbs up and please do subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. And I hope these tips helped you, and I hope you have a beautiful, healthy, happy 2021, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!